What's up guys, Cyan here with some Battlefield 4 gameplay. I'm going to be reviewing the SR-2 today, playing it on the Naval Strike maps. Now we'll start off with the basics. To unlock the SR-2, it's not too difficult, it's just destroy, it's a time consuming assignment. You need to destroy 20 boats. Let's just say this was an absolute pain in the ass. I spent about an hour, which you don't think is that much, but an hour just straight playing on Parasail Storm. I don't know if you like that map, but that map I'm not a huge fan of. In naval combat, I kind of like the concept, and it can be okay if you're not against these really high ranks who are just simply better in them, and will maul you pretty much any time they have. Well, even though I've unlocked everything, these guys are just a bit skillful in the attack boats. Now, if anyone wants an easy way, I do have a simple way to get that thing quite quickly. A technique I learned. And if you want to see that, I mean, it's probably too long to explain it now and go over this weapon review. So if anyone wants to see that, I'll put up another video or whatever if anyone wants to see that. But anyway, onto the video. Yeah, the SR-2. This gun is a very strange weapon. As you'll probably see by the gameplay, it's got its ups and downs. And it's not difficult to notice some of the ups and downs. There's a lot of problems with the gun. There's a lot of really good things about the gun. So we'll go with the positives. The thing is a hip-fire machine. This thing will maul people up close. I mean, right in within about 10 meters, there's not much point in aiming down sights. Okay, you gotta add the accuracy, but the hip fire in this gun is crazy. It's P90-esque. It just destroys people. I mean, the first sight you get for it is a Cobra. I would have preferred having the Coyote. Most likely, a lot of people would agree with me on that one. But you know, Cobra's not too bad. It does the job. This game's not bad. It's not bad. It does suit the gun. And yeah, so the positives, it's got amazing hip fire. The rate of fire, it's got 900 rounds per minute. Like, that's quite high. Like, it's not too high for PDW, but it's high in general case of guns. It's pretty high, 900. This thing can compete with AEKs, F2000s, loads of guns up close. I mean, the Scorpion, yeah, and FAMAS, a bit pushing it there right in the face. You know, we're kind of pushing it. With the stats, I don't really know if this thing could take on a FAMAS, but it's a really good gun, of what I've noticed. I'll just quickly tell you some of the stats of the weapon. It has got, right, wait for this, a vertical recoil of 0.29, which isn't too bad. It's not the worst for vertical recoil. It's quite easy to control. It's got horizontal of left and right. Both of them at 0.45. It has got quite a lot of that horizontal shake, if you know what I mean. It does like to shake quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, you could put, I think it's the muzzle brake or the, it's either the muzzle brake or the other one that controls the horizontal recoil. There is one that does it, and I haven't really used it because I don't really believe in losing accuracy. I'd rather have accuracy than recoil, to be honest with you, or bad recoil, or low recoil, sorry. It's got a standard PDW spread. Most likely it's basically just the same spread as most other PDWs. I mean, the bullet velocity, I don't know if people are really bothered. It's got a 310 starting bullet velocity, and it drops down to 180. I don't think the official stats for this weapon have been released. This is just kind of rough notes I'm pretty sure I've got here from Simthic. I'll link them in the description. But yeah, it reloads at 2.6 seconds with a bullet in the magazine, a bullet left over or more, and then the long reload, and this is quite extreme. I mean, it's quite a large increase. It's 3.5 seconds. That's quite a large difference if you think about it. In Battlefield, 3.5 seconds. That's a long time to reload. I mean, the AEK is quite bad for slow reloads, but this is pretty slow. It's on the slow side. It does have 31 rounds, and I would say, if you compare this to an AS-Val, I'd pick this over almost any day with the current 21 rounds that the AS-Val has. The AS-Val, I quickly summarise that gun, I'm not a huge fan of it in this game. It needs the 31 rounds. Dice, they need to put it in. I know they've got a lot of problems and all that shenanigans, but they just try it. If we ever get extended mags, that gun will be usable. But anyway, before I get sidetracked too much, the downsides to this gun, as you see a lot in this gameplay, I'm basically just shying away from long range engagements. And that's because this gun is not great. I mean, it's not exactly going to hit like a truck. It more like kind of hits like a tricycle. Think about it. Up close, 900 tricycles in a minute hitting you, it would be quite painful and would most likely kill you at 310 meters a second speed. But at range is not very useful, and that was a terrible idea and example. But you know, you go with the flow. The gun at range is near enough useless unless the person's hurt. And sometimes I was switching to my SW40 pistol, the revolver, which isn't even that great at long range. Sometimes I just switched to that. I probably think I thought I had more chance with that. I mean, you could use a long range scope if you really wanted to, but I'd pretty much just only recommend the Cobra. The Cobra or any other reflex, maybe even a holographic or something along those lines. Nothing too extreme. Any more than one time zoom is a bit much. Suppressor, I mean, I didn't unlock everything with this gun. I played about quite like 6 or 7 rounds overall with this gun since I've unlocked it. I have enjoyed using it. It is a beast up close, as I've said. But maybe if I got Coyote for this gun and got some attachments for it, it would be quite good. The gun comes standard with a vertical grip built in, kinda like the AS-Val with a built-in suppressor. This, you cannot change the grip on this gun. So if you don't like the vertical grip, tough shit, you got the vertical grip. I don't really see why you wouldn't like the vertical grip, but if you're kind of the guy, like I probably prefer the stubby grip in most guns. Unless it's an accurate gun, then I'll probably go with the vertical if it's got a lot of first shot recoil. But yeah, it comes with a built-in vertical, which I think is quite useful for this gun. That's probably why it has quite low vertical recoil. Obviously, like a stubby would be quite handy to control the accuracy. It's sometimes a bit inaccurate. It's not too inaccurate, it's just a bit inaccurate. Is it worth the wait to get? Is a good question. Basically, I'll try and explain here. The time it took me to get all those boats destroyed, and all that time on Passive Storm, which I was doing horrible KDs, etc., and all that poor time and boring time I was having to play and endure, was it worth it? Yeah, I'd say so. It's not a terrible gun. It's good. It's an all-round gun. Well, is it going to be as good as like an Ace or anything? No, of course not. It's probably going to get left alone by most gamers. Like most people who play this game after about a month and a half. It is a cool gun though, and I do like it. Maybe it'll be one of these guns that people just go back to. Like a little surprising gun. I don't think DICE will ever patch this gun and make it better. They might make it a tiny bit worse. I can't see them ever making this gun very popular. Mainly also, I don't think a lot of people will want to play boat maps and or just destroy 20 boats. It seems easy, but it's quite a time-consuming one, and a lot of people just who play this game are just quite impatient and just kind of run about and kill people. The main objective, but really don't have time for destroying boats, especially as attack boats. I mean, the boats just class as speedboats or jet skis. Sorry, yeah, speedboats, jet skis, attack boats. Jet skis are really easy to destroy. Like they're basically just like bait, like free food. Basically, you take them in, done. One hit from javelin, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you get those 3. I think out of boats. I think that's about it. To be honest with you. Attack boats, I would try and stay away from those things. They are pretty powerful. Like they are pretty powerful. If I was to rate this out of all the other guns in the Naval Strike update, I'd actually say this is one of the best. I have not unlocked the sniper yet, as neither has anyone else as far as I know, as Naval Strike maps aren't out yet for PC. Well, maybe the people have got the console already, that sniper, but I've heard that's terrible in gameplay you can play with an unranked server. I haven't played an unranked server, but I'd say it's better than most. I've got the SW40, I like that pistol. I've got the oh no, actually the AWS is probably better than this guy. It's probably second best. The AWS beats it. But I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, leave a like, and as always, subscribe if you want to see more. Right, see ya.